This is Candlelight and Confession with Mel. And thank you for joining me this evening. Let's get started where we left off. We know that the state had asked the appellate court to give them one chance to correct their error. And the appellate court definitely gave them that chance to correct their error. Since then, the appellate court just ruled 2-1 that Holly should not be sitting in jail waiting for trial. They're stating that the state failed to prove she's current danger to the public, especially since this was a personal situation. She followed the law before, and she stayed out for 3 months without incident. But one judge strongly disagreed and said this was reckless, public violence, and she should stay locked up. So now this case goes back down to the lower court to decide the conditions of release, not whether she gets out. Now, this case is to go back down to Judge Clancy. He has to now decide when she gets released and what rules she must follow. No shame in my shine. Now, the state can come back and file a stay and run to the Illinois Supreme Court, which they did. They filed a stay as of today, April 23rd. The prosecutor, which is the state, asked the appellate court to pause everything so that they can go to the Illinois Supreme Court, which is called a motion to stay the mandate. Now, the appellate court ruled 2-1 in favor of Holly, aka Claudasia Johnson. The ruling says she should get a hearing for release and bond conditions, and then one judge disagreed. That means she was on track to potentially get out soon. But what the state has done was put in a mandate. So pretty much what they said was, hold up, don't send this case back down yet. We want the Supreme Court to review this first. Because once that mandate goes down, the lower courts get control again, and Holly could move forward toward release. So the state is basically arguing the mandate will go down. The mandate will go into effect fast within 5 days. They need more time to file an appeal with the Illinois Supreme Court, try to overturn the appellate decision. So they want everything frozen until the Supreme Court decides what to do. Now, what that means for Holly right now, it means if the state is granted, just keep in mind, Holly is not released as of yet. But if that motion to stay gets granted, she does not get released yet, and no bond hearing happens yet. Everything is pretty much on pause. And then the case go towards the Illinois Supreme Court. If the state is denied, the case goes back to the trial court. A release condition hearing happens, and she could still have conditions, but she's much closer to getting out. The document is basically the state saying we lost at the appellate level, but we're not done. Don't let her get out yet. We want the Supreme Court to step in. That's it. That's pretty much what they're saying. Now, one detail does matter a lot. The document clearly confirms it was a 2-1 decision. One judge disagreed. That actually helps the state argue, hey, Supreme Court, look, even one appellate judge disagreed. This needs to be reviewed. So, to put it all in a nutshell, today, the state officially filed to stop Holly's release. They're asking the court to freeze everything so they can run to the Illinois Supreme Court. This means even though she won her appeal 2-1, she is not out yet. Everything now comes down to one question, people. Will the court hit pause? Or will they let her walk into that bond hearing Monday? Let me know what you think in the comments. I would love to hear from you. I show up every time. No fear in my shadow. This has been Candlelight and Confession with Mel. Until next time, enjoy your evening. See you soon.